Standing.
I don't know where you went. Y'all killed the guy east?
Op 4 eliminated.
Oh, dude, I'm.
Okay, so this is not something I normally do, but I wanted to come to you guys today with a tips video. Basically just gonna be covering some clips slash situations, things that happen to me every day in Siege, whether it's comp or rank, and basically show you guys my thought process. And by doing so, I'm helping you become a better player and help you climb the ranks. So the first tip I'm gonna be showing you guys today is actually gonna be using your environment and positioning. First, I'm just going to let the clip play completely through, show you guys the raw footage, and then once I let it play through completely, I'm going to basically stop it, go back, and go step by step and break down the clip so you're able to understand why exactly I do what I do in the clip.
Yeah, he's pushing in a. He jumped down, lethal. He's downstairs with you. Dude, I need a cross replacement.
There's a G on me, bro. It's over.
I think
You
this
did.
kid's east. Yeah.
Oh,
Op 4, last operator standing.
Now that I let the clip play basically completely through, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the breakdown and so you guys can understand everything that happened throughout the round in my head and hopefully help you guys understand. Okay, so the first play. The attacker drones me out just outside of the supply closet door, and when he sees me on drone, I'm obviously able to shoot and take it out. But he actually probably thinks that I'm going to back up and play a different angle. That way I'm unpredictable, as, you know, most people, it's safe to assume that. But what I actually proceed to do is actually rotate in into a position that he was least likely to check, because it's just an uncommon angle. Most people in this situation back up and put themselves in a position that they're no longer close to the attacker and try to be, you know, like unanimous. But what I do is actually aggress in which he will actually Zofia stun to kind of know that I'm in the area, but he's thinking I'm still somewhere near the doorway, while I'm actually in a position that he's probably more than likely not to check, and I'm able to pretty much get a free kill uncontested without him even shooting back at me.
Yeah, he's pushing in a. He jumped down, lethal. He's downstairs with you.
Okay, so overall that call was relatively confusing, and if you're not able to pretty much piece together what he said, is that someone jumped down, and by that much I'm able to figure out that someone's going to probably most likely push the detention breach, seeing that I just killed their teammate from it. It would just make sense to me that someone would vault over and then try to contest me as well. That way they're able to clear me out of here, so I'm not able to use my nitro cell. So I'm able to position myself in a way that I'm able to actually hold an angle on the wall that is most likely to push through.
Dude, I need a.
Okay, so I notice IQ actually aggressing through the wall, and which signals to me that she's coming for a gunfight that I'm personally am just not ready for. If you look at the bottom right of my screen, I only have 8 bullets, while she has the G81, which has a magazine capacity of 50 bullets, technically 51 if you got the one in the chamber. So she has a statistically better weapon, including damage, fire rate, and all of the above, while I have the MPX, which is on the lower end of the defensive weapons, if you know, don't include the recoil. So I'm putting myself actually, instead of taking this gunfight, I'm going to put myself in a different position. That way I'm able to like basically be more in control of the gunfight instead of just taking a heads up gunfight with probably one of the best guns, not the best, but one of the best guns on attack.
Replacement.
There's a G on me, bro. It's over.
I think
You
this
did.
kid's east.
Okay, so what I'm doing here is actually manipulating game sound. I actually had full intent of actually vaulting through this window, But once I reached the window, I realized that the glass actually was still unbroken. And by punching the glass, it would give him the idea that I actually had vaulted through the window. And which I will do after that was actually back up. And so I can try to basically get a better understanding where he would be, while he would think I'm somewhere inside of this small office. I'm pretty much putting myself in a position where I'm incredibly unpredictable and where he's more than likely not to pre-fire because he will not expect me to vault through and then vault back. All he hears is actually just the glass breaking, and he's thinking from that glass breaking, I'm bolted into there. I must be holding an angle from somewhere inside of this small room.
Yeah.
Oh. 4, last operator standing.
After that, he just recognized that I made a smart play, and he actually acknowledged in chat, which is really nice to see. It's the only reason to glue this because it's very rare. Most people are usually toxic in chat, but hopefully those that set of series actually help you to improve your game slowly but surely. This is actually from an older clip that I uploaded to my Instagram a little bit ago, but I actually never put in a YouTube video, and I figured it was an important enough tip that I should actually include it in this video. So that's the only reason it's really in here. The tip I cover in this one is trigger discipline. I don't do the same breakdown because this was an Instagram clip, so it only could be a minute long. But hopefully, just by watching this, I actually tried my best to try to get as much as I can in a minute. So hopefully, by watching this, you're able to actually understand the point that I was trying to make. And if there's any confusion, just write down in the comments, and I'll be able to help you. Okay, so a lot of people come to my streams asking for tips, and I'm usually pretty bad at giving them. So I'm even an attempt actually. But so what I'm gonna try to teach you guys today is trigger discipline. And as you'll see, I'm sitting here and sitting in blue staircase, waiting for a kill. But then I hear that my teammate calls out that Hibana's dead, which means that one of the potential two hard breachers are down. And I'm gonna sit here and wait and try to see if I can get the other one, because last round they bought both Thermite and Hibana, so I assume this round is no different. As you'll see, I'll see Zofia a lot peeking through those bars, but she's not actually looking at me. I just see her head. And the reason I'm not shooting her is trigger discipline. I don't want to kill her when I can try to kill someone with more value to the team, such as Thermite. So I'll wait here for a bit. I still see her, and as my teammate dies to Thermite's gun, I'm aware now it's for sure that they do have a Thermite. So as you see, I wait for him to go for the wall, and I'm able to take him out freely and just retreat down blue stairs and get away. But that's the important trigger discipline. Okay, and for the last tip that I'm going to be covering for this video in particular, it's going to be early cam work and identifying the push. You'll notice that a lot of higher tiers in like Pro League, Challenge League, and any high ranked games, for the most part, you're going to see people get on cams as soon as the round starts or towards the end of the prep phase. That way they're able to identify what cams they have left and pretty much get a general idea where the offense is going to be pushing from. And this works both ways for a defense to attack and attack the defense. Attack it's a little bit different because they usually have pre-placed cams. But for defense, you're able to identify where the push is coming from simply by getting on a cam. So I'm going to show you guys the importance of this and try to show you guys how it can pretty much impact a round just from getting on a cam early.
I have no idea who this is.
He follows me on TikTok. He has like
Oh,
60K.
He said
Ones are
hi.
piling up outside, so don't peek the deer window. He's like on the thing like far out. No one's pushing steady side at all. They're going to be doing a master overtake.
We're gonna go be right.
Alright, but yeah, they're pushing north side. No one spawns south.
Yeah, it's a fucking
Astro
zero
window.
on
What
that- on
the
that
fuck is
line.
this?
Me says they're doing a north take. Rogue. What the fuck is this? They're over you.
No, not that. Who the fuck goes their Astro window, dog?
Some people when they kind of cut it off when they're doing the room clear. One's outside a red window right now. He's like on the ground looking at red window.
Weirdo.
Fuck.
It's an Amaru. I think she's about to Amaru in. She's Amaruing a red window right now. She's about to be top red window. Is that her? Just like last time, I let the clip play completely through, and now I'm going to give you the breakdown and explain how even though I was unable to get any kills of the first two kills, I'm able to impact the round and set up my teammates to get free kills practically, and we do proceed to go on and win this round because of it.
I have no idea who this is.
He follows me on TikTok. He has like
Oh,
60K.
He said
Ones are
hi.
piling up outside, so don't peek the deer window. He's like on the thing like far out. No one's pushing steady side at all. They're going to be doing a master overtake.
We're gonna go be right.
So early cam work in this round in particular was able to enable me to protect my teammates from not only the deer window, if anyone planned on rotating through boar or wolf or whatever you guys call it, just outside of trophy, that area, and also identify that the push was not coming from the study side and prepare my teammates for a push coming from the other side of the map from Master, in which you hear one of my teammates actually say, "Time to go be a rat," because he's actually intending to go hide over there on that side of the map now that he knows that they're pushing over there. But yeah, they're pushing north side. No one spawns south.
Yeah, it's a fucking
Astro
zero
window.
on
What
that, on
the
that
fuck is
line.
this?
Me says they're doing a north take. Rogue, what the fuck is this? They're over here.
No, not that. Who the fuck goes their Astro window, dog?
Some people when they kind of cut it off when they're doing the room clear. One's outside a red window right now. He's like on the ground looking at red window.
Weirdo.
Fuck.
It's an Amaru. I think she's about to Amaru in. She's Amaruing a red window right now. She's about to be top red window. Alright, two important things to take away from this clip in particular is one, that I did not ping the Amaru. I wasn't able to identify the operator until she was able to move into frame more, because of that little tent thing, but I still didn't ping her because I didn't want to give away that I had intel on her, so that's super important that you don't ping. Another thing, she probably wouldn't have repelled in that window if I had pinged her before, so with her not knowing that we had intel on that was a major factor in us being able to get a free kill, because she knew that we had intel, or we just simply didn't have the intel on her. She's probably thinking she can get 1 to 2 picks with very minimal resistance from us. But since we had the intel and I didn't ping, our team was able to clean her up pretty freely and get a kill on Namara as she was rushing in. Another thing, it was 40 seconds into the round and I'm still on cameras. That's actually super important because no matter what point in the round, if you're not doing anything in sight, you really should just be on cameras because it pretty much can win you rounds just from intel alone. That is how important intel is into a game like Rainbow Six Siege. So if you're not doing anything in sight, even though a minute might have passed or a minute and a half might have passed, there's no reason for you to not be on cameras because it's just that important to a game like this. She's about to be top red window. Is that her?
Yeah.
Kill. Alright, so that's actually all I have for you guys today in the essence of tips. If you guys want more content like this or something similar to this in the future, just let me know down in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to make videos similar to these and anything supplying tips because I know there's a lot of people out there who want to get better at the game and simply just don't know how. So I'd be more than happy to do tips like these, or if you want to send me your gameplay and you want me to see what you did wrong, I'd be more than happy to do any of that for you guys. You just have to let me know down in the comment section if you want any of this to happen. Like I said, I'd be more than happy to do for you. If you like my content, you like anything like that, I'd appreciate you guys to subscribe, like the video, on anything to support me is appreciated. As always, I'll catch you guys soon. I'd like to say I'll have scheduled videos, but I'm not that consistent. But I'm going to really try to push out videos more to you guys because it's very important to me that I enjoy this a lot. So I'm going to try my best to take this content creating thing a little bit more serious. But like I said, catch you guys in the next video. Yeah, that's all.